Hey guys, and welcome to Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor is set in a Lord of the Rings universe, sometimes before the Fellowship of the Ring, the first book. What is notable about the game is it has the Nemesis System. The Nemesis System is probably the coolest system I've ever seen in any video game. How it works is, orcs will distinctly remember you, and it will affect dialogue, ways they kind of interact with the player, and you can interact with them mostly through cosmetic means. How this works is, I'll use an example of my friend. So he was playing and he had to hunt down this orc. So he killed the orc without chopping off his head. If you chop off a head, an orc can't escape. So he killed him, and the orc came back with a big scar across his face. The orc actually hunted him down to kill him and get revenge. So when he killed him the second time, he actually killed him with fire. I think he must have pushed him into a fire pit or something. So he thought the orc was dead. Turns out the orc came back a third time with a bag over his head because he'd been burnt so badly. So that just shows how interesting the Nemesis system can be. That's a really small chance because like most of the time they don't survive. I think it's only a 10% chance they survive, but it adds a lot of cool kind of elements to the game. But anyway, we're going to hop right into the game. I have played it quite a bit, but we're going to start a new game.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie. It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by the last alliance of men and elves. It is here that for 2,500 years the Rangers of Gondor stood watch, guarding against a nameless threat they had all but forgotten. And while the strength of Gondor faded, the power and the malice of Sauron grew in darkness. He has returned to Mordor. Shadow and flame have fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
That is a perfect swing for killing chicken. Wouldn't want to hurt you. It'll take a lot more than that. Dear Hyle, the mighty chicken killer. Come on. Come on. Show your father what you have, huh?
So that kind of gives you a brief introduction to the game.
You'll have to hit harder if you want to best
our
your
name is
father.
Talion. This is our son.
Hard enough?
And they're going to give you a brief introduction to the combat mechanics,
Parry, son.
as well as
Don't
give
forget
you
to
some
block.
story.
You should not forget to hit.
Really nice.
Stay
So,
alert,
the
dear.
combat is extremely good in this game.
Your enemy will always be
Probably
as
one of the
it is.
better combat systems I've seen in any game. I just love this game. It's very well done.
Easy, son. You're not a soldier yet.
So they give you that brief introduction, and you're already into combat with enemies.
I'm all right.
So, I recommend paying attention to the beginning because it's a lot harder to find stuff that's later.
Hyle, remember your training!
attack. Thought it was this left.
On my side!
No? Okay. That's grab.
Stay away from his back.
A little sprinting. Because that seems to keep stabbing them and trying to grab them. Tackle.
Father, they
You
charge
can
faster than I can strike.
What is tackle? I thought it was control. Controller mount. Oh, that's controller. Because I swear you hit control when you're running at them. Okay. Have here combat. Because tackles is really important later on in the game. So I want to make sure I have it down, but... Left control. Right control isn't bound to anything, is it? So it should all be on left control. Maybe the axe have to be running away from you for it to be done.
Snatched him right out.
But you can throw orcs into each other and in a good time they can out execute them. So wait. So hold shift. Do a ground execution. So.
Remember, son, lunge deep and cut deeper.
Oop. So, not too much I'll say about this at the moment. So that's the last orc defeated.
These orcs are much stronger than any we've ever seen.
They're not orcs, they're lyrics. They're far worse. There's too many. Go find your mother. Go find your mother. Keep her safe. I'll be right behind you. Go. Am I dead?
You are banished from death.
White and blue, but on your road, let's not forget the love I have for you. Dance on beaches in and follows, sleep in moonlit fields of view. May you cross another
Happy anniversary, my love.
Talion, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Dear, I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Not now. But soon.
I'm just so tired of hiding here, Talion.
We must hide now, or we are both dead. Come on.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move. I'll clear a path. I'm outnumbered. Stealth is my only advantage. Quick, let's leave. It stinks of tar.
So stealth is a very big part of the game. Anytime you're anytime you're outnumbered, you're gonna use stealth as your main way to increase your odds, we'll say. Like, you can kill a lot of units usually, but it's still a good way to cut them down. Because why fight 10 orcs when you can fight 2?
Put the sword down, Ranger. The Black Hand wants him alive! Take her!
He will live.
I'm right here, son. I'm right here.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
Come back to me, Elf Lord.
What is this place?
See for yourself. Now, do you believe me, Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Ardar.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron. This looks familiar.
Talion killed a nobleman, Yorith. His life now belongs to Gondor.
Father, if you turn my love in, I shall swear I killed Lord Asgon when he attacked me. We shall both sacrifice our lives to Gondor.
So you found out why you are in hiding. That is exactly why. So when you hit those anvils, you unlock the forge towers. It's kind of like a fast travel. It's also a respawn. So, I also believe stuff pops up only in areas you have unlocked. So, things to keep in mind. And jump off the ledge. You are safe while you're in the tower, and when you're outside the tower, you are no longer safe.
We missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
So it also shows you range mode. So your recommended charge shots roll range mode. Time's also slow. There's a little white gauge, and after it has expired, if you're really good, you can kill all 5 before they reach you. Or no, it doesn't even have to be that good. You just have to have done it before.
Go back to him.
So it's going to show you interrogation. Interrogations is a power that, well, I'm not going to tell you the name of the guy, but let's just say we have a certain power. So grab someone and hold space to interrogate them.
What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
He is a fiend, made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
So this is part of how the Nemesis system works. There's captains in the army of Sauron. When you get information about the captain, you'll learn their identity. So there's Gimu the Slayer. The Slaver gives you clues about his roles in Uruk society. You've learned his power level. Power level is pretty much how hard they are to defeat. Higher power will unlock new ability tiers. So you will also get power when you defeat Uruks with power. So it shows us where he's located on the map. And you can mark him as your target. So now we are tasked to hunt down Gimu the Slayer.
That is where we have to go. If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
So you'll see several things on the map here. Oh, we'll talk about this first. So gold advanced story, red are power struggles, and white are side missions and collectibles. So Spirit of Mordor Slaver, we'll do both. We're going to do a lot of kind of everything. So I'm also going to talk about a lot of this lore. I'm not going to go through much of lore because I actually went through the lore previously. I've actually played this game before, so if you want to see a lot of the lore, you can check out my previous one. Just because if people have watched it again, they're not going to get all the lore again, so.
The world has changed. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing has changed. This is how it will be. The future and the past are linked in darkness.
I don't understand why I'm here.
And I can't remember. Let's go find the slaver. His mind may provide answers.
Actually, I think we will actually go into the lore of our family, just because it actually is interesting. I remember. Thought it was in the appendices, but oh, there you go, people. So Lorith was Talon's wife, Dielo's mother, and Halas's daughter. She was born and raised in Minas Tirith, where her father was a guard of the Citadel. When she was 19, she encountered Flagon and tried to build a new life on the frontier of the kingdom. She was killed along with her family by the Black Hand when Sauron returned to Mordor. What it doesn't say is that she was kind of assaulted by a nobleman, and Talion was forced to kill him. That is why they're exiled. Talion, a Gondolian ranger. Talion was slaughtered on the Blackgate along with his wife Loris and son Tyrael. Talion did not find peace in death. However, he was cursed and resurrected by a powerful Wraith, possessed his body and reforged him as an undying spirit of vengeance. Talon's showmanship, speed, and resistance and training had been all augmented by the Wraith's presence within him, allowing him to be possessed the power of one of the Great Rings. He could view the unseen world, lay hands on his foes, and exploit their fears and dominate their wills, making him a monster to the monsters. Talon is bound to Mordor, doomed to reside there until he can destroy the Black Captains who murder his family and face the Dark Lord who commands them. Durhael is Talion's and Lora's son, born and raised on Blackgate. Darrow wanted nothing more than to be arranged like his father and his grandfather before him. It was not to be. He was killed along with parents by the Black Hand. Rangers of the Black Gate. Gondor controlled the Black Gate for over 2 millennia after Sauron's defeat, with the Rangers keeping watch over Mordor. The Rangers supervised the building of the Towers of the Teeth, standing guard over the Gondolian prisoners who would later escape into Undune and settle there. Over the centuries, the Rangers suffered greatly, their numbers whittled down by the Great Plague and invasion by the Easterlings. Eventually, a small but hardened crew stood to man the watch, a brave few who were quickly overwhelmed when Sauron returned. Wraiths. There are many restless spirits within Middle-earth who have not been able to find peace in death. Wights, Wraiths, and Ghosts of Terror. Sauron the Necromancer calls them all within the borders of Mordor. Should he rebuild his power and be able to command his lost army of the dead, he will be unstoppable. And Orcs. Orc is the elite of all orc breeds. They are grown in huge vats as the leadership caste and are taller, stronger, better able to withstand daylight, and more ill-tempered than the other lesser orcs. They are captains and commanders bred for war and determined to take back their homeland for the Dark Lord Sauron. They oppose their will with brutal force. They hate beautiful things, they will not admit any fears, they revel in slaughter and enslave any who stand in their path. They are certain their Dark Lord has returned to lead them to destiny and the rulers of Middle-earth. Hammer of Sauron. The Hammer was once a man, and stretcher-bearer for Gondor, dedicated to retrieving the wounded. His life changed on the slopes of Mount Doom when he retrieved Sauron's mace from after the Dark Lord fell. When he took up the weapon of Sauron, he realized that his life had been wasted in saving others who sought glory in war. If men wished to die gloriously in battle, he would grant their wish with pleasure. If he became doomed to a bloodlust, he would never be sated. He has waited millennia for the Dark Lord's return to Mordor, and now his purpose has been revealed to him. The Tower of Sauron. As the tower's evil has grown, so has his stature. He is trapped inside armor that will not grow with him, and his agony is exquisite. He was once a Numerian, and as he can recall, he either built a tower or was locked inside one. His appearance is horrific. Stand near him is to feel the revulsion he feels for himself. Even his fellow captives despise the tower, although they have come to rely on his great corrupting evil. His propensity for slaughter is unmatched. He makes his victims feel his pain, and he revels in it. And the Black Hand. The Black Hand is the greatest and most feared of the Black Captain. His mere presence on the battlefield spreads terror among his foes and servants alike. Some say he was once a great king from the east, brought Sauron the heads of 2 Astari as gifts. Others say that he was returned across the sea with Sauron after the fall of Numenor. Still has claimed that he is the Dark Lord himself, once again taken fair form within Mordor. There are many stories of his origins. All of them are lies. The only thing which are certain is that he is the master of deceit and he serves his Dark Lord with absolute loyalty. So let's get you a background of what we're looking into.
Creature we was warned about sniffing about again, but I got away.
So there's a different amount of plants. Some plants like that will restore health. Oh, I guess all of them restore health, don't they? I was thinking of, Far Cry 3, where you use the plants to create things. No, plants is here. There are quests to can collect certain plants, though. So you can also rescue slaves. So here, we can rescue the slave. Oops, I did not get background execution down actually. So shift and click. Oop. Sorry. Been a while since I played this game, but there you go. We have rescued 3 people and unlocked a new ability. Gain XP to ability points to unlock new abilities. Play power struggles and earn power more quickly and unlock ability tiers. So we get to choose skills. So when you hit 6 charge, press F to execute your enemies. That's probably one of the best ones in the game. Knock backwards or stun. That's a good one as well. But probably just want to start with execution. Execution is a pretty good skill, especially when you start fighting harder enemies. So, I'm not sure if I got credit for releasing those guys, but that's fine. For the most part, running is your best way to get places.
You should hear them sizzle and pop.
So that's at the foot of the Black Gate. So it'll tell you how close you are. It'll also tell you when you're detected. See that yellow means attacked when it's full. It means they actually know. The yellow just means they heard. No, they means they're suspicious of you.
So the captain's doubled up.
An orc slaver holds the captain with information on the black captains. Hunt down a slaver, rescue the captain, and find out what he knows.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
Don't you see? The prisoner created a distraction. Why use your human sight to track the Uruk? I see more than any mortal. Slay the orc captain, cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
Archers. I must take out the eyes of the camp.
So, exactly saying, archers are pretty much the most important people to eliminate because they can see so much further than the rest. So, climb on up. We can quickly sneak up behind them and silently take them out. There's also arrows here if you need them. The blue thing at the bottom says 4. That's how many arrows we have. We can recharge it through the power-ups. There's other ways to recharge them as well. So. Okay, so once that filled up, he would have suspected us, but... So, bonus objectives usually give you extra XP and
maybe it was just
stuff.
rats.
So, awareness, so it's just the basic thing I just told you. But, I mean, you could knock him over and finish him off. So that's the last place they saw us, by the way. That gives you an idea.
You were fast enough to escape, eh? You weakling man can outrun
Perfect. Last guy's over there. You can also crouch and run, which is probably the best way to go if you're not looking to just shovel it really fast.
They tried to get away, and now they will die
tied
to a pole. The same fate awaits you.
I don't think there's yeah, we can't knock that, but we can do is we can tackle him and stab him. You can't automatically kill him instantly, but
Another Shrock that needs to be put back in his place.
so now we get the flavor. Oops, so we lost our combo. We could have done an execution, but we lost our combo. So now his Uruks came to help him. So as long as we keep blocking. Press F to perform a combo. The executions will do a lot more damage to him than normal attacks. Once his health bar is reduced, he's defeated. When it turns red is when you can do an execution. So we want the last enemy to hit to be him, so we're certain that's who we're gonna execute. So he's close to being dead. Oop. And Grok the Slaver has been defeated. So generally when commanders are defeated, orcs will run. So. And we can pick up the rune left behind. The captain's hot room that provide bonuses to your weapons. It's under the viewer weapons. So. Basic things, so. I think I start with a couple epic ones because of the DLC I have. And this is the one we just... Oh no, these are dagger runes. Which rune did we get, actually? Looks like we got dagger rune, but I don't think it's one of these ones that we got. But... Mute to poison. Combat focus and all healing for killing Captain or Warlord Chief. Oh yep, so that's what it says. Get it. We got it for killing Gumab the Slayer. Stealth kill and ground executions deal extra damage to captains and war chiefs. cause additional terror. We could take the Hidden Blade. The healing thing isn't as powerful. It's just want us to exit now. Won't let me do anything else. Probably have to continue with the mission before we can look at our other weapons.
So you didn't die 10 years ago.
I take it you did not come here to arrest me for treason, Captain?
You and I are all that remains of that garrison, Hugo.
Then why did you come here?
I'm looking for a slave that fought the Black Hand of Sauron.
More like ran away from him.
You know this man?
Of course. You're staring at him.
Where are the servants of the Dark Lord? Do you even know?
Perhaps.
This is no time to keep secrets.
I have been stuck here for weeks. Steady. Come to the outcast camp. We shall ask my scouts.
I'll be there.
You guys all know who that character is.
It's just another orc.
No. Someone wants to be seen. We should tread with caution.
So there you go, mission complete. We got an additional 50 experience, or 50, this is like a currency for completing. So there's XP and then there's the currency. So bonus objectives are a good way to get currency. So, got experience and we can get additional skills. So you believe you can also purchase, yeah. You can purchase attributes with the currency, and then I'm not sure if you just this. Yeah, see, these can give you XP and currency as well. So they're just like achievements. So this is the only thing unlocked at the moment. Oh no, actually we could get that, which I'm not sure if we have two things currently there, but last done. I don't. Do you have to get that as a skill? I guess so. Yeah, Elvis with this is really nice. It can help you get speed, but I think we want impact because knocking them back is extremely powerful. So weapon wounds, yeah, we have quite a few. With sort of enemies called play glow orange, X damage against captain, legendary weapon power. Ooh, I don't know about that one. 50% chance to reduce melee damage received by 50%. Well, that's kind of neat. Never threat is you gain additional last chance to return the fray against Rook. Well, I'm gonna try Rising Storm. Okay. Bow. Increase headshot damage by 25%. Ooh, that's a good rune as well. Well, most of my kills are headshots anyway, so it's mostly only good against captains. We could then upgrade this tribute. I'm gonna go with the sword. Because getting that last chance rune is actually pretty good. I think I've had it before. So it gives you another little thing there, which shows you're allowed to get a second rune. So. Ignite, combat finish direct damage, Elephant Grace. I see Elephant Grace is probably better than Defiance in the end, so stick with those two epic runes. And perfect. So my guys, I think we'll call this an episode here. I'm back for more Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor. Thanks guys. Later.